There were various invasions of Rome, and one key siege weakening the empire greatly was by the Germanic tribe of the Ostrogoths in 456. As Rome was a highly fortified city for most of its existence, at the Asinarian Gate, right behind me, southeast of the city near John Lateran Basilica, the wall was breached. What happened here? While historians differ as to the effective dissolution of the Roman Empire, Edward Gibbon held that occurred in 476, at least effectively, when the Roman emperor failed to have control over the western provinces. As early as 376, a large migration of Goths and others entered the empire, and the Ostrogoths eventually set up their capital at Ravenna, closer to the north of Italy. Now, during the Gothic War of 535 to 554, between the Ostrogoths and the Byzantine Empire, which concerned the occupation of Italy, the Gothic king Totila moved against Rome. Now, Bessus, the Roman commander, charged with protecting the city, held his own people ransom by setting grain prices very high, and many Romans perished. Totila then decided to starve the city into surrender. Pope Virgilius sent a flotilla of grain ships to feed Rome, but Totila's navy intercepted them at the mouth of the Tiber and captured the fleet. And so it was, on December 17, 456, Rome was plundered by Totila's forces, who scaled the walls at night and opened the Asinarian Gate, again right behind me. Many of the Roman defenders escaped through another gate, and according to the historian Procopius, only 500 soldiers were left inside the city walls of Rome. With only minimal resistance, only 26 troops and 60 civilians were killed by the Goths. Now, while normally Totila would destroy fortifications of every conquered city, he held back, fully destroying Rome's walls to pursue the fleeing Roman forces. After Totila withdrew, the Roman general Belisarius decided to reoccupy Rome, and in the spring of 547, he hastily rebuilt the demolished sections of Rome's walls, and other fortifications were soon restored. Totila marched against it and was again successful. This time, several cities, including Perugia, were also taken. Later, in 549, Totila advanced a third time against Rome, which he captured after a year-long siege. This time, he decimated the city. Once Rome boasted to have a population of nearly 1 million people within its walls, and by this time was reduced to only several hundreds. No matter how powerful empires or nations can become, history has shown they can all fall, and will do so when vicious or weak men rule over them. God be with you.